Is there a moment you saw something that you thought this is
I mean,
really...
fall camp, that first fall camp with Coach Frost was just amazing. I mean, to come from a small high school team like in Wahoo, Bishop Newman, to go to Central Florida and Orlando and to watch how fast they can operate. I mean, they were in year 2, so we didn't have the hiccups we did last year, and it just automatically, as a true freshman, you come in and they're moving, and you're kind of like, it's playing catch-up now. And that was the part where I was like, okay, he's got something really special here when this team, after 1 year, can move this fast. So, and that's what we're getting right now.
With these centers, an important spot to try to solve before the season starts. What do you see from that group?
They're getting better. I mean, all of them. And we need all of them. Just like we saw last year, injuries happen. We need 2, 3 guys ready to go, and they're getting a lot better. Cam's doing well, having to move from a different position, so we like what we've seen from him. But, I mean, Will and AJ have also done really good jobs. So, again, kind of like quarterbacks, the more we have that can play and play well, the better we'll be.
AJ Forbes, doing a good job. What is he doing?
He's just working. He's taking his reps at center along with some other positions and working his way in. And again, we lost Farmer last year, who was our center for a majority of the year. We lost Cole Conrad, who was also one of our centers. So we needed a couple guys like Cam and AJ to step up and fill in some of those holes.
Does Cam's athleticism surprise you? How big he is?
Who doesn't? It's surprise. The man's a freak of nature. So, but that's really nice to have at a center position, especially with a lot of our zone stuff. For him being able to get out there and get on people quickly is really nice.
Hey, Noah, what was the hardest part about last year for you? Just not knowing, your eligibility, then kind of finding out late. I mean, what was the hardest part for you?
I mean, there were a couple of hard parts. I mean, sometimes the hardest part is just not getting to compete, kind of getting to watch your teammates and your buddies like Andrew and Adrian and Matt get to take those reps and be like, hey, I wish I could run our plays again than doing your time with the scout team. And then it was exciting getting to come back when I did get the news, and it was fun to get back and kind of knock the rust off again. And then got hurt toward the end of the season, which again just kind of sucks to stand on the sidelines and watch. But it makes it a little bit sweeter coming back and being able to play again in the spring.
Do you shake your head when you see other quarterbacks at other Power 5 schools being ruled immediately eligible this year, where a year ago it wasn't obviously the case for you?
Yeah. I'm not bitter about that. That stuff was out of my control. I mean, we filed it. We did what we could. And I'm happy for the guys. I think having sat out, you don't really want that for anyone. And I think the NCAA is doing the right thing by just kind of looking at the scope of the thing and the landscape and just giving it to them. So, but I'm happy for them. But other than that, I don't really have much of a comment on it.
Hey, Coach Verdue joked that the quarterbacks were captured by aliens on Saturday.
Yeah.
What did you mean by that?
We had a little rough day as a unit. Made a couple mental errors, a couple bad throws, but I mean, Coach Verdue will get us right today. I mean, we've got meetings tonight and meetings tomorrow morning. We'll get to watch that again, and we'll get those corrected. But I would agree with him. We had a pretty rough day.
How much better has the defense gotten?
Since
last fall when you faced them?
I think they've gotten a lot better. I think the familiarity, they're faster. I mean, not physically maybe, but their decision making is a lot faster, and they've gotten just a lot more decisive, which makes it harder on us. It forces us to be more decisive. We can't operate in that gray area like we might have on Saturday.
What was your focal point coming into spring? Where did you want to get better?
I wanted to get better everywhere. Again, like coming off a season where I didn't get a lot of reps, mine was I just want to get back to feeling comfortable and fast again with my decision making and seeing things clearly. And I'm getting there every day that we get practice. So these next 5 practices for me in the spring game, or however many we have left, are important for me to continue to just knock that rust off and bring myself kind of back out of the closet and get ready to go. So.
Hey, this is a basketball question. Did Tim Miles or anybody reach out to you?
Not that I know. No, no one ever did. No.
About needing depth?
I mean, if they ask, I'll play. If Coach Frost lets me.
Because you played against Johnny in high school,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. We played against him actually a lot. He was in our Elkhorn South was in our Holiday tournament for, most of my high school career. I actually think they left after I graduated.
Yeah. So, did you watch any of those late games when he was playing well?
Yeah, no, I was happy for him.
You're rooting for him. You're like,
absolutely.
That's me.
I mean, hey, I played against that guy, and I was happy for Johnny to get in there and to get his time like he deserved after all his years here. I was happy for him.
If you're going to pick a 5 on this team basketball, who would it be?
Oh man, I've played my fair share of basketball with these guys, so I gotta be careful. I'd pick myself, and then I'd take Austin Allen. I got to take Christian Banker mainly because I played with him almost every time. He's my kind of go-to guy. We'll go and play. I take Ace. Alex Davis is a really, really talented basketball player, a great athlete. And then I need one more guard. Adrian's a pretty good guard. I got to work on his jumper. But I'd probably take Adrian as my 3rd guard. But that'd be my 5. But we got a lot of talented guys that can play ball here, so that could change on any given day.
You matched up against Brant Banks yet? He was supposed to be a really good player in high school.
I actually haven't gotten to play with him yet, but if that's the case, I want to. I can't wait to see him out there.
Did the Hoiberg hire even make the radar of the locker room? Did you guys discuss that at all?
I mean, obviously we're excited. I mean, it's got one of the coolest nicknames in college basketball is the mayor. But no, we were excited. All the rumors like Dwayne Wade is an assistant coach, and that picture on Twitter was kind of funny. But I mean, that hit the locker room. We're excited. I mean, that's going to be really fun to have Coach Hoiberg in here and hopefully get our basketball team up and running again.
A couple more for Noah, guys.